Good morning, everyone. As you can see, I still don't have any kind of tripod or something, but I have an empty container holding this up today. So yay. Let's talk community. And you're like, you talk about this all the time. Yes, I do. This morning, I am business planning for the Coexist Collective. And lucky for me, I actually had a whole bunch of stuff already in there for another time that I was business planning. And business planning has come in spurts, I think in part, because I get distracted with other things. That's truth. I hate that. And then I had to feel like I was going to stay in the community. And it was difficult for me to business plan when I wasn't sure that I was really going to stay in Norwich. Now that I know I'm really going to stay in Norwich, I need a team. Excuse me. That's been too much sugar over the weekend, and I need to stop that crap. And there was some gluten in there, too. I'm not going to lie. There was some sugar and gluten. Anyway, business planning for the community, for the Coexist Collective. I've been sitting down, doing some things, writing some stuff, and getting my ideas out of my notebook and into the actual business planning document that I've started. That I started, I think, probably last year at least. So that was really good to see that I already did that, and I actually forgot that I did that. So what are we going to do here? Well, this property is right on the artery of Norwich. It's on the bus line, and I love that. Like, the fact that it's on the bus line makes it so much more attractive for me, because the people that I want to generate to utilize the workshops and communities and the things that we're doing are the people that don't have a car, are the people that need the resources. And this is a bus stop already. It's already a bus stop, so I can get people to stop there. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna turn conscious community making creatively with recycled workshops, with a library, with a community closet, with tutoring, with groups. Like, this is a 3-story, 4 apartment house. And so here's how we're going to break it up. The first floor, where we're living right now, is going to be the community floor. And that's by design. It's a community floor. And on the community floor, we're going to have a community closet. We're going to have a community studio. We're going to have a area where we can do groups. We have a kitchen here. It's not a great layout for a kitchen, but I can do simple cooking stuff in here. We can do simple cooking workshops. We can do sewing workshops. We can do adult literacy. We can have tutors and to help people learn how to read. Like, I want to help rise up the people that need the help rising up, that don't have the opportunities that everybody else has. Because let me tell you, not everybody has the same opportunities in this town. And not every town, but you know what? I have to start somewhere, and this is the seed. This is the seed property to make this happen. So that's what's going to happen on the first floor. A lot of community stuff, a lot of workshops, a lot of organizing. That's going to happen in the yard, too. We have a great yard where we're going to have drum circles and artisan wear and artisan yard sales, and learning things about gardening and self-sustainability. I want to refab this place with solar panels and rain catchers and make this place way more efficient. Put bidets in all of the toilets. I'm not lying. That Tushy Cleaner thing looks really cool. Yes, you absolutely can do those. We need all kinds of cooking classes. I want all kinds of culture to be like, bring it in, yo. This is not a white community. If you think it is, y'all are smoking it. Not even the good stuff. This is a very gentrified community that I want to bring together. And it's because Yes, simple cake decorating. There can be all kinds of things. So that's the first floor, y'all. That's the first floor. Now the second floor, we're living up there because that's the best space to live, to be quite honest. Because the heat rises from the first floor to the second floor. You know, you can see the whole property from that floor, you know, well, most of it anyway. And that's just where the residential peeps are going to live, you know. That's just the plan. And then the third floor, we are going to have, you know, because I'm a smart person and, you know, I'm not naive. On the third floor, we need to have, like, we're going to have security cameras. You know, we have to have a security room, an office, a file system. This is where our accountant is going to go work. You know, we'll do some indoor gardening up there, start some seeds for our big garden outside. I mean, so that's going to be more of like an office space up there. And then the side, there's a 2-bedroom on the side. And what we're going to do with that is we're going to turn that at first into a interim housing for any of the contractors that come work on the property. And this property, if you know anything about this property, needs a butt ton of work. It needs twice as much as what we're gonna purchase it for. Like, not twice as much. So like I need $500,000. That's all. I just need $500,000 to make this work. And that will take care of purchasing the property, paying taxes, paying utilities, and repairing the property. Because part of this is trades and barters. So we just need some contracted individuals that are okay living here for free for a year, 6 months or whatever, to fix the roof, to do the labor on the windows, siding, you know, whatever we need to get done here, which is a lot. Okay, it's a lot. It's plumbing, it's electrical, it's the windows, it's a lot. But the outtake, like what I'm putting into it, exponentially will grow itself into community. Like, I don't want to be a nonprofit, and this is why. I don't want to, because I don't believe I need to be a nonprofit. I want to help everybody. And my profits, this is not a capitalistic adventure. My profits will go back into purchasing housing or purchasing building across the street where I want to turn it into a DIY, big, huge arts facilities, cooperative with an independent bookstore and with a cafe, with a doggy birthday party place. I mean, like, we need all these things, right? If you don't think we do, then you're living in whatever, because we need things like this. We need community building things. We are purposefully being divided as a community by technology, by business, by all sorts of things. And it's a little disheartening. And I want to change that. And I can't change that by all these great ideas. You're like, well, how the hell are you going to get all the money for this stuff? Well, I mean, I'll kickstart it. I'll get some investors. I mean, there are people out there that want to change the world, that don't have the ideas, but are willing to invest in ideas like mine, right? Maybe I'll go on Shark Tank. Maybe. I mean, I could go on Shark Tank. Do they even have Shark Tank anymore? This is a great idea for Shark Tank. It's kind of big, you know? So I want to, we'll start off with this property. We'll have gardening on the property. I mean, like a big, huge garden. It'll be great. And then we're going to grow to the property across the street, because I love that property across the street. Love it. I have been eyeballing it for like so long. It was built in 1930. So you know it's all like concrete and stuff. And I know the guy set it on fire, so I really got to just figure it out and see what it looks like inside. But I don't think it'll be too bad, right? Then there's 32 acres up on Fitchhill Road that I want for developing our actual eco community. Maybe plant some black walnuts up there. I don't know, we have a black walnut tree over here. We could seed. You know? Like, repopulate some stuff. Why not? The ideas are absolutely endless, and they're not pipe dreams. They're viable. They are viable. But it takes the right person to make them happen. And, you know, big people that talk about their dreams and how to get there and what you need to do, you know. George Lucas said that, you know, if you dream it, there's a reason why you're dreaming these things, and there's a reason why these ideas keep coming into your head. So, yeah, there's a reason for all of it. And the reasons are not going away. I just keep dreaming these things, and they're viable ideas, and they're resourceful in their community, and they're radical because we've pulled away from being a community. We really have. It's really sad. We'd rather spend times in our houses on our phones instead of with our loved ones, doing things, being out in nature. And that's the radical part. But why is it radical? You know? Because radical 50 years ago was what we're doing now. Right? I mean, trust me, I don't want to go to 50 years ago. I absolutely think that we have the capacity to change as a society. We just need to find like the models, right? And that's what I'm doing with Eco Expressions Healing Arts Center. Just finding the models of what is going to work, and creating them and providing them and modeling them and showing people that it's possible. Anything's possible. We have just created destruction along the way. And anyone says, is it just the way it is, can just go suck my toe. Because it's not just the way it is. Because we've created this. We can create something else. It's not just the way it is. It's what we're choosing to allow to be the way this is. And that's a mindset. That is a mindset that has been created by whoever created that. And I'm not going to lay blame on anybody. We're all accountable in this. It's all our choice. It's conscious choice. It's how are we willing to open our eyes, or are we just willing to eat what they feed us? Right? I mean, right now, we are divided in a way that is scary AF. It's like super mad scary out there, but there's change possible, and it will happen. So, it will. All right, I gotta rinse, and we know that during the rinse, it gets all kind of wet and gross. So, thank you guys for watching. Leave or drop your comments down in there. Drop it. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna make this happen, you know. It's just gotta take a lot of effort, and I have that. I got the drive, and the passion, and the will. Who's gonna join me? Talk soon.